What's going on, my PT peeps? I'm Walking Dead family and my fighters. I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead Season 11, the final season of The Walking Dead. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. That's the shows and the comic. Is there a connection with Rick here on the missing persons board? Some channels and articles will make you think so, but I don't see it. We don't know what's going to happen with this missing persons board. And if you don't know what we're talking about, we'll break it down for you. But I know a lot of people want answers with Rick, and I want answers too. And please hit the subscribe button to show support at the PT channel. Now, there are some teasers that we broke down. There's 3 different teasers. We're going to talk about a couple different things here, but you know, the teasers are pretty nice and they're about 10 seconds long and they're giving us a little glimpse into season 11. Now, the latest one is about a cake at a cake shop. The missing persons board is glimpses of it. It's green for some reason, and then brr, brr, some creepy laughter, and that's about it. So a lot of people are wondering, does this missing persons board connect with the character that we're going to see come back around for season 11? And people are like, it's got to be Rick, right? Rick's got to come back around. He's going to be on this board. Well, there's no glimpse of that. There's no connection with that. There's just no proof of that right now. And as I make this video, happy St. Patrick's Day. There's a little green for you right there. But you can see the different pictures on the board, and it's connected with the Commonwealth story arc where a group goes to the missing persons board and a daughter and a mother are reunited in the comic. Now, how is that going to play out on the show? We just don't know. But you know, the comic is the comic, is the show is the show. I say it all the time, and it is. And the show can adapt things exactly like the comic, or they can mix it up. Now, will they mix it up? Most likely, because in the comic, it's connected with Michonne, and that probably isn't going to happen here. Now, there is no picture of Rick there. I added that Photoshop. Sorry for the clickbait. I know the haters will be like, clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. But ultimately, Michonne is the person that's connected in the comic, and she's not on the show anymore. So that wouldn't make sense. But again, in the comic, Michonne has a daughter, not a son, a daughter, Elodie, that's looking for her. So the person on the board is a child looking for their parent. Now, a lot of people way back when thought it would be Dwayne looking for Morgan. And props to whoever made this. I didn't make it, I'm just sharing it with you. But he's on Fear the Walking Dead, so that really doesn't fit either. And a lot of people are like, Rick's gonna be on the board. But who is Rick looking for? Michonne? Michonne's not there. Because most likely the people on the board, or looking at the board, will be Ezekiel, Princess, Yumiko, and Eugene. So it's gotta be one of those 4, right? Because that's the way it goes in the comic. Our group goes there and they go to see the board. So it just makes sense that it's one of these 4 people. But it just doesn't make sense for it to be Ezekiel or Eugene, maybe Princess, but probably more likely Yumiko or someone in Yumiko's group, like Connie or Kelly or Magna or Luke even. And there was a video that I posted months ago, maybe even a year ago, about Connie having a child, potentially. It's a theory. So it would make sense. And maybe Connie had a child, and that's who's looking for Connie's child. But a lot of people are hoping it connects with Rick or Michonne. And a lot of people are thinking it could be Andre looking for Michonne. And stranger things have happened on The Walking Dead, so you never know. But it just doesn't fit because of Michonne's story about Andre and the boyfriend and the friend, you know, being high and the walkers, and Andre didn't make it. But another person that a lot of people think it could be connected with is Heath, because Heath went away, even though, from my understanding, is he was traded by Jadis to the Civic Republic, not the Commonwealth. So we'll have to see how the Commonwealth and the Civic Republic are connected. Are they rivals? Do they coexist? Do they know about each other? Do they don't? If they don't know about each other, that'd be pretty far-fetched in my opinion, but we'll have to see is a connection with Heath. Now, a lot of people are wanting answers about Rick. So you put Rick in the thumbnail or Rick in the title and people are gonna be, oh yeah, answers, answers, answers. Well, it's just not answers. It's a discussion right now. I mean, there's channels and articles that are like, Rick was here, this location was confirmed, right? In the Walking Dead world beyond, but it really isn't, and it hasn't, and it's just not gonna be there. So I'm sorry to say that it's not a connection right now. Maybe it is, but from a teaser, we just don't know. So we're hoping for it to be a connection with a big character returning, and a lot of people want Rick to return in the final season of The Walking Dead. But to me, it doesn't fit because of the Rick movies and the timeline and the time jumps, and how can Rick come back to the series when he was in the movies, and we haven't seen the movies yet, but the show's going to end before the movies most likely. So it just gets confusing, and too many moving pieces and too many parts and story arcs of characters. It just doesn't work in my opinion, but you never know. Thank you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Stay safe. And as always, tell them Daryl.